Hello po muli. Magpapatuloy po natin ang ating topic, palpation. Ngayon po ay magpapalpate tayo sa skin. Palpation of the skin. Palpation of the skin includes palpation of the body skin and palpation of the forearm. So, palpation of the skin will be articulated under the following headings. Letter A po, yung body skin. Kakapain muna ninyo yung body skin. Pakiramdaman nyo yung kanilang temperature. Mainit ba to? Malamig? Yung moisture, masa-masa ba to? Dry? Yung texture, magaras ba to o smooth? Then yung kanilang foreheads, yung sa may noo pa, no? Ganon din po yung forearms, yung kanilang mga kamay dito sa yung part ng kamay. Then palpation of the temples dito sa kanilang sentido. Temples in the children. So body skin. Palpation of the body skin is aimed at assessing its temperature, moistness, and texture. So sa temperature po, nagsasabi po ito ng makalalaman natin dito kung may heat or may kakulangan po ng yang or yang deficiency. So kung pag pinalpit po natin ang skin at feels hot, nagsasabi po ito na may heat condition yung inyong pasyente. At kung malamig naman, nagsasabi ito ng yang deficiency. Mababa po yung init ng katawan, yung yang. Hot feeling of the skin on palpation may be related more specifically to the 5 energetic layers of the skin. So malalaman po natin dito yung saan ng muscle, blood vessels, sinews, and bones, according to the amount of pressure exerted. These 5 energetic layers reflect the state of the lungs, spleen, heart, liver, and kidney. So yung mga major organs po natin, and they may be grouped into 3. So the skin, muscles, and blood vessels, and sinews, and bones. So corresponding the 3 different pressure of palpation. So ito po yung energetic layers ng palpation sa level ng skin, sa level ng muscle at blood vessel at saka mga sinews and bones. The skin energetic layer is felt by palpating very lightly. So ipapatong lang natin yung ating mga fingers. Pag napatong po natin, mararamdaman natin kung mainit or malamig. So kung it feels hot on palpation, the feeling of heat subside after several minutes. So pagkapatong nyo, naramdaman yung mainit pero mamaya nawawala na. Ang ibig pong sabihin nito indicates exterior heat from invasion of wind or empty heat from yin deficiency affecting the lungs. So, pwede daw pong merong exterior heat, papasok yung hangin. Or pwede rin yung mismong katawan ay may empty heat na. Ibig sabihin, mababa na po yung yin ng ating katawan. Hindi na siya nakalapunta dun sa balance. Dapat kasi di ba balance yung yin and yang. Pangunahing na-apektuhan po nito ay yung lungs. So the muscles and blood vessels energetic layer is felt by palpating the skin with slightly harder pressure. Medyo didiinan na po ninyo. Sa skin layer, papatong lang. Pag ang papakiramdaman nyo ay muscle and blood vessel na, medyo may diin na konti. Yan. Felt by palpating the skin with slightly harder pressure, if it feels hot at this level, so nagsasabi po ito na may interior heat affecting the heart or the spleen. So pag mas second layer na, ang mararamdaman na ninyong organ ay ang heart or spleen. So muscle and blood vessels na yon. The sinews and bones energetic layer. Ito naman po sa ng mga hugpungan at mga buto. Yan. It is felt by palpation the skin with a still harder pressure, mas madiin. So it feels hot at this level. So pinapakiramdaman na po ninyo dito ay this indicates empty heat from yin deficiency. So, ang naapektuhan pong organ ay ang liver and kidney. So, yung tandaan po natin na iba-ibang level, iba-ibang organ yung ating na pinapakiramdaman. So, yung skin energetic layers palpation, summary po ito. Pag sa skin level at mainit ang inyong naramdaman, may yin heat or may empty heat from yin deficiency. Ibig sabihin po yung internal organ ay mababa na yung yin ng katawan. Pag diniinan ninyo mas konting madiin, so ang tinitingnan po ninyo ay muscle and blood vessel. So kung mainit, may interior heat na po ang heart po at ang spleen. So yung sinews and bones, pag mainit, empty heat from yin deficiency. Ang ano po naman po ang organ ay ang liver and kidney. Next is moisture. So pag nagpalpate po tayo sa skin, kailangan take into consideration the moisture of the skin. So ang normal skin po ay dapat slightly moist and elastic. Pag hinawakan ninyo, medyo moist siya. Then pag may elastic, if the skin is too moist, sobrang dinikit nyo yung kamay nyo, ay talagang nararamdaman yung parang basa. From sweat, this indicates either yang deficiency or heat. So whereas if it is moist and greasy, parang mamantika, para siguro, dapat po hindi nag-lotion yung pasyente nyo ha. Pagpapakiramdaman nyo yung moisture, tanungin nyo kasi baka naman nag-lotion yan. So yung lotion ang nararamdaman nyo. Kaya maganda pupunta sa clinic, walang nilagay sa mga katawan para normal na ano po ng katawan ang inyong mararamdaman. So kung feels dry, where the moist and greasy, pag moist and greasy po, nagsasabi na may dampness. Yun. So kung dry po ang pakiramdam natin sa skin, nagsasabi po ito ng blood deficiency or yin deficiency or severe blood stasis. So kung rough naman po, nagsasabi ito ng blood deficiency. So often as underlying condition of painful obstruction syndrome. Yan. Sige, subukan na po nyo yung mga skin nyo kung nasa ang level. Next is texture. Yan. If the skin feels rough and very dry and scaly, this indicates severe deficiency and dryness of blood together with deficiency of the spleen. Yun, pag naramdaman po nyo yung skin na dry, kasi yung iba po parang nagkakaliskis, yun. So, severe deficiency po yan ng dugo. Ang naapektuhan pangunahin ay spleen chi deficiency. Yan. If the skin feels swollen or on palpation, parang mag-ano, pag nilagay mo yung kamay mo, bumabakat. Yan. The exerting of pressure with thumb leaves is dented. So this indicates edema from yang deficiency. If the skin feels swollen but the exerting of pressure with the thumb does not leave it, hindi, kumbaga pag diniin mo po, hindi naman nababakat. So ang ibig sabihin po nito may chi stagnation or may blood stasis. Yan. Pag bumabakat yung kamay nyo, pag diniin, edema from yang deficiency. Pag walang bakat, blood stasis. Next is forehead, yung mga noo. So, ipalpate po ninyo yung forehead, then feel its temperature. In ancient China, ang method of ascertaining whether the patient was suffering from a fever, an objective sensation of heat on palpation of the forehead is called phare, which literally means emission of heat. Ginagawa din naman po natin yun, di ba? Yan, pinapakiramdaman natin ang ating, binabaliktad natin yung ating palad. This is often translated as fever. So, this is not entirely correct. As the patient may or not have a fever. Whenever fever is mentioned in this context, it is intended as an objective feelings of heat of the forehead on palpation. An objective sensation of heat on palpation of the forehead together with a subjective feelings of aversion to cold. So, pag pinalpate po ninyo yung noon niya, tapos ayaw niya ng lamig, nagsasabi to na may invasion of external wind. Such a sensation together with a subjective feelings of heat indicates internal heat. Pag pinalpit ninyong gano'n, nilagay niyo yung kamay niyo, naramdaman niyo yung init sa kanya, so pwede pong may internal heat na yung inyong pasyente. The temperature of forehead should be compared what at the palms. So, if the forehead is hotter than the palms, this generally indicates exterior heat. Parang i-compare mo po yung palm ng pasyente niyo at yung forehead. So, pag mas mainit daw po yung palms, may papasok na heat. Whereas if the palms are hotter, kung palad naman po yung mas mainit kaysa sa kanilang forehead, so nagsasabi po ito na mayroon ng interior heat. Yon. So, i-ano po ninyo, i-compare. Ito po yung ating summary muli. Palpation of the skin, hot feeling, heat. Hot feeling, ibig sabihin, heat yon. Pag cold feeling po, cold or yang deficiency. Pag moist po yung skin from sweat, so yang deficiency po ito or heat. Pag moist and greasy skin, yung greasy parang nag-lotion yan eh. So dampness or phlegm. Pag dry po, blood or yin deficiency or severe blood stasis. Pag rough skin, blood deficiency po yan. So rough, dry, and scaly skin, blood deficient and dry. Pag swollen po yung skin with indentation and pressure, ito po ay edema. Pag without indentation on pressure, stagnation lang po ito or blood stasis. Yan. So may idea na tayo pag tayo nagpalpate po Sa forearms diagnosis by palpating the palmar surface of the forearm between the elbow and the wrist was described in chapter 74 sa book po ng Spiritual Axis. Sinasabi po dito, the rapid or slow, large or small and slippery or rough condition of the skin of the forearms as well the firmness of the muscle, so reflect the location of disease. So yung quotation pong ito refers to palpation of the palmar surface of the forearm. Pag rapid or slow po, nagsasabi to, refers to how the hand glides over the patient's skin. That is, rapid means the patient's skin is smooth. So, mabilis lang po yung pag ganun mo, mararamdaman mo. Parang hinahapos mo yung pasyente. And the practitioner hand glides easily and slow. Means that the patient's skin is rough. Pag hinapos mo, parang babagal siya. So, yun po yung rough. Your hand does not glide easily. Hindi mo agad maihaplos. Large or small intestine refers to the size of muscle of this part of the arm. And slippery or rough refers to the texture of the skin of the forearms. So, the same chapter of the Spiritual Axis says, when the skin of forearm is slippery and moist, it indicates invasion of wind. Pag slippery and moist daw po. So, if it is rough, indicates wind painful obstruction syndrome. If it is like fish scale, yung parang kaliskis na ng isda, it indicates phlegm fluids. It feels hot and the pulse is full. So, pag pinulsuan ninyo, full po yan. It indicates a heat disease. So kung skin naman po ay cold, ang pulse po niyan ay small. Napag-aralan na natin yung pulse ni small, ano? Pag pinatong mo yung kamay mo, dun lang siya. Dun mo lang mararamdaman sa fingers. So, nagsasabi po ito ng diarrhea and deficiency of Qi. So, if the skin is extremely hot and then becomes cold, indicates combined heat and cold. If the skin feels cold but becomes gradually hotter on palpation, it all indicates combined heat and cold. Yun. Papakiramdaman po nating maigi. So in other words, the texture of the skin of the inner surface of the forearms reflects invasion of external wind. If feels slightly moist, blood deficiency po ito. Kung dry naman, wind painful obstruction syndrome. Kung rough, severe spleen Qi deficiency po yan with phlegm. So, kung feels rough and coarse, parang kaliskis ng isda, yun po yun, spleen Qi with phlegm. In addition, the temperature of the skin of the inner forearm reflects condition of heat or cold, particularly of the skin. So malalaman natin yung kung ano yung pumapasok na pathogenic factors. So palpation of the forearm. Ito po yung chapter 74 ng spiritual axis. Summary. Hot elbow, heat above the waist. Pag pag hot yung siko. Pag mainit po yung kamay, heat below the waist daw po yun. Hot inner flexure of the elbow, heat sa chest. Pag hot lateral side of the elbow, heat sa upper back. Pag hot inner aspect of the arm, sa inner, sa loob, heat in the abdomen. Hot 3 to fortune below the lateral side of the elbow, ito raw po ay may mga worms sa intestine. Yun. Pag hot fan po, may heat sa abdomen. Pag cold fan, cold in the abdomen. Pag bluish blood vessel on the tenor eminence, so cold in the stomach. Beside palpation, the skin of the inner aspect of the forearm should be observed for slackness, tightness, moistness, dryness, protrusion, and shrinking. Kung ang inner aspect ng forearms daw po ay look, slack, and loose, so nagsasabi ito ng heat. Kung tight naman, cold. So pag loose ay heat, pag tight ay cold. If forearm is moist, nagsasabi po ito ng wind invasion. Kung dry, blood yin or yin deficiency. So if the forearm skin seem to be protruding and is sticking out, parang lumalaylay, so nagsasabi po itong sticking out. It indicates a full condition. It looks shrinking and withered. It indicates an empty condition. Yan. The detailed discussion of the essence of pulse, diagnosis ng Yao Ching Wei Lun. So, develop the above topography of the forearm from yung book po itong pinagkuhanan, no? Chapter 74 of the spiritual axis into a detailed map of correspondence between areas of the inner forearm and parts of the body. So, kailangan po talagang tingnan at intindihin natin kasi malaking tulong itong palpation. Ayan po yung drawing. Yan, sige, i-ano po ninyo, i-picturean ninyo kasi malaking tulong po yan. So, pag naka-front po yung ating kamay, harap sa inyo, yung heart, throat, yun. Pag liver, diaphragm. Ito po yung mapapalpit ninyo, sa kidney, Yun sa ano ng abdomen. Hypochondrium, knees, kasi sa ano ng abdomen. Nakatapat-tapat po sila, ano. Yan. Doon sa may dulo nung, sa may after ng siko ninyo, feet and thigh. So, yan po ay ang right. Right po yan. Left. Nakaharap sa inyo, ano? Pag nakaharap sa inyo yung kamay nyo, left yung isa ay right. So, itong right naman, mula dun po sa may pulsuhan hanggang doon. Pag pinalpate po ninyo, chest center, throat, and lungs. Pag pinalpate po ninyo yung after dun sa may halos pericardium 6 siguro yan. Then, hanggang po dun bago magsiko, may sukat po tayo kanina, no? So, ang organ ay spleen and stomach. Then, dun sa abdomen, yun. So, may after na ng ano ng siko, ano. Yun. Abdomen ang mapapalpate ninyo doon. Tapos yung knees, legs, feet, kidney, lower back, and thigh. Yun. Alis yung sa lungs, katapat din ng ano. Mas may pulsuhan, hindi. Mas mataas. Mas mababa pala. Sige po, try na ninyong palpate. So, yan po yung correspondence between areas of the inner forearms. Okay, ito naman po yung according to Ling Xu sa chapter 74 po sa forearm diagnosis. If the elbow is hot, so it indicates that the region above the waist is hot. Tanda po natin ano. If the hand only is hot, nagsasabi po ito na ang region below sa waist is hot. If the anterior aspect of the elbow is hot, so yung chest daw po ang may init. Kung ang posterior aspect ng elbow, yung kanina po sa drawing natin, ay hot, so yung shoulder at saka back daw po ang mainit. Kung middle naman ng forearm is hot, so waist and abdomen ang mainit. So if the region 3 and 4 below the posterior aspect of elbow is hot, so indicates there are worms in the intestine. So if the palm of the hand is hot, yung palad po ninyo, so indicates the abdomen. If the palm is cold, yung inyong abdomen ay may cold. Kung meron daw blue vessel on the tenar eminence, it indicates cold sa stomach. So, yun po yung sa forearm. Daming dagdag kaalaman po, ano. Yan. So, yung mga pag may chip complaint, madali nating ano kasi ito may pain siyang ganyan. So, direct na kung alam natin yung mga part, ipalpate po natin yun. Makakatulong para mas malalim yung ating diagnosis. Thank you po for your attention.